Hello everyone. Today I thought I'd do a video on DMRs. This is one of them sort of classes I don't use usually unless I'm having to do a challenge that involves them. But these are my two top picks for DMRs. First off is the Scorpio Scout. It's a bolt action rifle, unlike some of the other ones that's semi-auto, but it has probably one of the highest damages of a DMR. And I always like to be able to take out something with a sniper rifle or a DMR with one shot when I can, which is very handy for this. Accuracy and range is pretty good. Mobility, recoil and handling are all pretty bog standard. I like to use the extended mag, just because it's always handy to have extra shots. The suppressor, the T5XI sight, just so you can zoom in pretty far. And I always use the bipod on these sort of weapons just because the extra range, reduced sway, is handy when you're aiming at something at long range. Obviously always upgrade it to Mark III just so you get the extra benefits. But yeah, this is probably my go-to nearly every time I need to use a marksman rifle, is the Scorpio Scout. Can't fire as quick as some of the other weapons, but it makes up for it for the increased damage it can do to targets. And then my second choice is the FRF2, which has very good accuracy, range, mobility and recoil. Handling is pretty bog standard. Has an 82 damage, which is a bit less than the Scorpio, but it's still pretty high for a DMR. This is another bolt one as well. Obviously upgrade it to Mark III to get the extra buffs. I've got the standard magazine. You can only go small, but I prefer having more ammo when I can. I've got the suppressor and the T5XI sight, so I can shoot at longer ranges. There isn't much to say about these marksman rifles really. I don't very often use them, but when I do have to, I'll always go for the Scorpio Scout or the FRF2. They seem to be the ones I find that do the most damage. I prefer having a rifle that can pack a punch rather than having to take 2 or 3 shots to take out an enemy unless you get a headshot, because sometimes it's hard to get a headshot when you're in the middle of a fight when you need one. Sometimes you just want to do a shot and they'll go down if you shoot them in the bloody toe rather than have to aim at the head. Yeah, thanks for watching everyone, and I'll catch you all on the next one.